go. Here we go. Down. Hut, hut. Ready. Set, ready. Ready, set. Set, hut. Hut, hut. Ready. On the double. Set, go. Here we go, set. Ready, ready, set. Set, set, hut. Here we go, hut, go. Ready up, ready. Come on, set. Ready, 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 ready. Let's go now. Let's go. Ready, ready. Got it? Set. Here we go, here we go. Down. Ready, go. Okay, break. Ready, ready. Set, ready. Hut. Set, hut. Hut, hut. Here we go, set. Hut, hut.
Anders Carlson has this teed up, ready to get started.
And we are underway from Cincinnati.
And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Anders Carlson has this teed up, ready to get started.
And we are underway from Cincinnati.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
Burrow may be young in his career, but he's helming the Bengals to one of the best stretches they've ever seen. 12 wins last year, which matched the team record, and they made the conference championship game in back-to-back seasons for the first time ever. At the center of it all is the man they call Joey B. 35 touchdown passes last year and almost 4,500 yards.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Burrow will throw. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Now Burrow on 1st down to Mixon on the check down.
Defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball, has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Short throw to Smith. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
So on 4th down, on is Brad Robbins to punt for the Bengals.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Love now. And he fires one incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. To throw now. Here's Love.
This one into the hands of the rookie Luke Musgrave.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. A past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 5.
They'll go again to Jones.
And this will be a Packers first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that plan any down.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Love from the gun.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Here's Jones on the return.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive.
The last series form a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. And that was one I kind of saw coming, Charles. You had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means a free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
Short throw, he's got Kraft. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Going to get a break here for an injury. Aaron Jones is in some discomfort down on the field. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Love with it here, 3rd and short yardage.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Love. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter.
No score after 1 on EA. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. 2nd and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. 2nd down, this is Wilson.
And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And it's a Packers touchdown.
Bo Melton.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Packers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Bengals set to take over. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, It's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Another run for Brown on second down. Fights off the defender. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And here's Brad Robbins now.
Taken in at the 22. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Clifford working from the gun. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. From the gun, it's Clifford.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
And a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here first and 10. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
To throw, Browning. That's caught, Andre Yoshivas.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
On now to punt, Brad Robbins.
And look at this, it's a fake. And this is caught, and a gamble pays off. They get the first. 21 yards there, a big play on fourth down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Here's Browning.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Here's second and 10. Now Browning.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hudson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
They'll look to throw again.
The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a fourth down. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. This one from 35 yards away.
McPherson's kick is good.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Now maybe a moral victory of sorts. They're on the board here late in the first half, but this offense just hasn't looked that sharp.
Yeah, but at least they got the 3 points, right? At least have something to, quote-unquote, hang their hats on and maybe feel a little bit better about themselves as they head to the half.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
And he's going to lose yardage, not that it matters, as the final seconds tick away. Boy, rough crowd. No football for 6 months. Already we're skipping halftime. All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
From his end zone, Wilson. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Packer offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
They'll run straight ahead with Wilson. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Clifford setting up play action. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
A solid stiff arm.
13 yards the tally on the return there.
And out will come the offense as they take over. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Throwing to start the drive. Browning. It's complete to Brown, right side.
And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Boy, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. And we'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now here's a throw. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Back to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Browning. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught.
And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Packers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. On the ground, the drive starts with Wilson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
They'll run again with Wilson. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, here's Wilson. But I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things, and they've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They played so well throughout this entire game.
Yeah, boy, that's going to be close. He didn't get much at all there, but he got the first. Looked like they might have held him defensively, but the referee signals it will be a 1st down. Clifford will throw it here.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they had a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Clifford. And that is incomplete.
We saw this a lot in the 1st half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Clifford, they're going for it. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Browning. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. On 3rd down, Browning. Throw left side complete. That's Hudson. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Back to throw. Browning. And incomplete. He dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. 2nd down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Here's Brown on 2nd down.
And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. And the Bengals on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
The way with the 4-minute offense is just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
Clifford throwing on third down.
And that will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
At their own 23-yard line.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
From the 30 on second down, Browning.
Open man is Yoshibas.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Looking to throw. Browning. And it is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shot the D and ripped off a pretty big play. Throwing on first down. Browning.
This one complete to Yoshibas.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
Now 2nd and 4.
They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
But remember now, no overtime in the preseason, but where the score's at now, overtime would be unlikely. If these guys can put it in the end zone here, they'd be looking pretty good.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 31-yard line. Now the Bengals urging everybody to get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll look to throw.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
They'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 18. Back to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Which drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Back to throw.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow, wow.
Extra point by McPherson. McPherson up and good.
So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From his end zone, Wilson. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
So the Packers down 10-7, a little over 40 seconds to go. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Clifford to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
To throw, Clifford.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bengals are going to win this football game.
They've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
3rd down. Here's Brown. And he will have the Bengals 1st down. And it's celebration time on that sideline. And they've earned it. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first.